Arkansas Wrongful Death Statute of Limitations explain. When a death occurs because of another person's negligence or wrongful act, the pain can feel both overwhelming and unjust. In cases involving a fatal accident from incidents like a car accident, medical malpractice, or other preventable tragedies, Arkansas wrongful death lawsuits offer families the ability to seek compensation for the harm caused. These claims are about accountability, truth, and honoring your loved one's life while also protecting your family's future security. It is never only about the money. Compensation cannot undo the loss or ease the weight of grief, but these claims are complex and offer families a means for holding wrongdoers accountable. This video will provide details on eligibility for filing, what damages are available, and an overview of the legal process. Contact Keith Law Group today for a free consultation with an Arkansas wrongful death attorney. You can also evaluate your claim instantly to see if you qualify for a wrongful death claim by using the chatbot on keithlawgroup.com. About the Wrongful Death Act. The Arkansas Wrongful Death Act provides a civil path to justice for surviving family members or the deceased's estate to pursue compensation for both economic and non-economic losses. Under Arkansas law, wrongful death is treated as a single collective claim, ensuring compensation is distributed fairly among eligible survivors rather than through multiple lawsuits. The law actually recognizes two connected claims that can be filed together. 1. A wrongful death action, which compensates the family for their loss. 2. A survival action, which covers the losses suffered by the deceased before death, such as medical bills, property damage, or pain and suffering. Together, these actions give families a clear legal route to pursue full compensation for both the immediate and lasting effects of a wrongful death without the confusion of overlapping lawsuits. Understanding when a wrongful death claim applies in Arkansas. A wrongful death claim may be filed in Arkansas when someone's negligent, reckless, or intentional actions cause another person's death. These claims are civil, not criminal, and are based on personal injury law if the deceased could have filed a personal injury claim had they lived. That right passes to their survivors. The claim must prove that the defendant's actions directly caused the death and resulted in compensable losses. Wrongful death claims often arise from situations such as car accidents involving negligent or intoxicated drivers, medical malpractice that results in an avoidable death, workplace accidents caused by unsafe conditions or employer negligence, defective products that cause fatal injuries, nursing home abuse or neglect leading to a resident's death, criminal acts such as assault or homicide, regardless of conviction, slip and fall accidents on unsafe or dangerous property. Arkansas law also recognizes a claim for the death of an unborn child as long as it meets statutory definitions. Not every death qualifies. A lawful act that results in death, such as a permitted medical procedure, may not support a claim. The facts of each case must be reviewed closely to determine whether Arkansas law allows a wrongful death lawsuit. Who can file a wrongful death lawsuit in Arkansas? In Arkansas, a wrongful death claim can only be filed by the estate's personal representative or certain close family members. Family claims cover the survivor's own losses, while estate claims address the deceased's suffering before death. Any compensation awarded is shared among eligible beneficiaries based on their individual losses. Those who may qualify to bring a claim for wrongful death in Arkansas include the surviving spouse of the deceased, children, including biological or legally adopted, parents if there is no surviving spouse or child, siblings if no closer relatives exist, a personal representative of the estate in cases involving survival actions or damages not pursued in the family's wrongful death claim. Statute of limitations for wrongful death in Arkansas. Most wrongful death claims in Arkansas must be filed within 3 years of the date the death occurred. This statute of limitations applies to general negligence cases, including car accidents, unsafe premises, and other civil claims. If the cause of death was medical malpractice, the deadline to file may be shorter, only 2 years from the date of the alleged act or omission. If the deadline passes, the court will almost always dismiss the case, even if liability is clear. Some exceptions may apply in limited circumstances, such as cases involving minors, fraudulent concealment, or delayed discovery of the cause of death. Early legal guidance can help avoid missed deadlines and lost claims. The safest course is to speak with an attorney as soon as possible after the death occurs. Common damages awarded in a wrongful death lawsuit. Common types of damages in Arkansas wrongful death claims include funeral and burial costs, medical expenses related to the fatal injury, lost wages and benefits the deceased would have provided to financially dependent family members, loss of companionship, guidance, and care, mental anguish of grieving family members, conscious pain and suffering before death, punitive damages in cases of extreme misconduct or criminal behavior. Damage limits in Arkansas wrongful death cases. Arkansas places no cap on economic damages so that families can recover the full value of financial losses. Some non-economic damages, such as grief or loss of companionship, may be limited in certain cases, especially in medical malpractice cases. There are no caps on damages when the death involves criminal conduct, and punitive damages are awarded only in rare cases of extreme misconduct. The types of damages recoverable in an Arkansas wrongful death claim generally fall into these 3 categories: economic damages, lost earnings, medical expenses, funeral expenses; non-economic damages, mental anguish, loss of companionship, guidance, and emotional support. Punitive damages, in qualifying cases involving extreme misconduct. Survival action versus wrongful death action. These are the main differences between the 2 types of actions. Wrongful death action, brought by surviving family members. Purpose: to compensate for the emotional and financial losses experienced by the family. Damages: grief, funeral expenses, loss of support and companionship. Survival action, brought by personal representative of the estate. Purpose: to recover for the harm the deceased endured before death. Damages: compensation for harm the decedent suffered before death, such as pain and suffering, medical bills, and lost wages. Do you qualify for a wrongful death claim? Arkansas law only allows certain people to bring a wrongful death claim. The personal representative of the deceased person's estate has the primary right to file. If no representative is appointed, specific family members may be allowed to bring the claim directly. This includes individuals such as a spouse, child, parent, sibling, or anyone who stood in loco parentis, someone who acted as a parent to the deceased. Legal eligibility is based on state statute, not on personal closeness or emotional connection. Speak with an Arkansas wrongful death lawyer to clarify your eligibility and for guidance through the legal steps involved in filing a claim. Keith Law Group is here to help you. Contact us for a free, no-obligation legal consultation today.